And the Mountain West would like me to announce the all-tournament team. From Colorado State, Britt Ryder, Lean Gustafson. From Fresno State, Bree Farley, Taylor Thompson. From Wyoming, Kayla Woodward, and the tournament MVP, Taylor Thompson. We have Taylor Thompson and Bree Farley here with us today, along with Coach Raegan Pebley. Coach, we can start with you, your comments on tonight's game.
Yeah, if I could just take a second personally and just thank God, because he was with us all season. We went through a lot of adversity, and that adversity made us so much stronger and so much better. And really, really grateful. And this was a great game. I think it never felt comfortable. It never felt like we had led the whole way. I always felt like Colorado State was right on our heels, and that's because Colorado State is such a good team, and they're such a smart team, and they play good defense. And prepping for this game, I knew that we were going to have to really put two ends of the floor together. We were going to have to dominate the boards, and I don't know that we dominated the boards, but we got it done. And we were going to need some big performances, and no better people to turn to for big performances than these two young ladies to my left, and they had a great supporting cast all the way down to our bench. Even the women who didn't play, they're absolutely 100% a part of this victory. And, it's really, really special to coach this group and learn from them, because I did. I learned a lot. I grew as a coach this year, coaching this team, and it was really special watching how much they grew.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take questions for the student athletes now. Quick.
Taylor Keller-Lyle from Fort Collins, Colorado. I'm just, were you guys feeling it with the threes tonight? I know you guys are a good three-point shooting team anyway, but it seemed like you really came out quickly hitting the threes, and that just kind of got everything going for you.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely came into this tournament knowing what we needed to do, and we came in confident tonight. We knew that we needed a hit, and, I mean, we did a great job getting people open. I felt like we had a lot of open shots, and that has to go for our people penetrating. So we did a great job, just all-around team effort of doing that.
Just kind of along those lines, how much did that, do you think, soften up their defense, maybe loosen up their defense? Because they've been pretty good against teams of packing it in inside the arc, and once you hit some threes, they had to maybe extend that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. When any team, is hitting threes, you have to make sure you get out on them, and that opened up the lane for us a little bit, and we got some inside shots. So, our team just did a great collective job inside and out, and couldn't ask for a better win.
Taylor, over here. You've won 4 straight conference championships here. How does this one compare to the others? Do you find this any more challenging or maybe less challenging?
Each year is different. Each team is different. And, we lost some great players going into this year with Kiki Moore and Rosie, leaving. But our team and our coaches did an excellent job just throughout the year of overcoming adversity and working together and getting over humps. I mean, I'm so proud of our team for doing that, and it's got us where we are.
You guys were a good three-point shooting team, but I don't think as good as you've shown these past 3 games. Anything different about the tournament time?
I mean, tournament time, we came in saying it's our time, and, we, like I said before, we came in confident, and that was good for us. And, we got people open, our teammates got people open, and I really think that's what was key for us, getting our shooters open. And we did it, and, it worked out for us.
Can you describe the rush of walking up the ladder again and cutting part of the net?
It's definitely a great feeling, It definitely never gets old. It's awesome every year. It's something that you'll remember for the rest of your life, and I definitely won't forget it. It's definitely an awesome, awesome feeling.
Over here. Kelly.
Bree, just how much did the fact that you guys have been through these tournament runs, how much does that experience help you the next time around? I mean, you were going against a team that hadn't won a conference tournament game in many, many years. and that you guys just looked like veterans and looked more comfortable in that situation?
I think it does help a lot. Especially when teams go on runs, because if you're not experienced, you can get really frazzled in that type of situation. But us being more experienced, we learned to accept the runs and just kind of not freak out, if that makes sense. So I don't know. With experience, you just it definitely did help us today.
And then just how key was it to keep Sam Martin scoreless? I mean, she's their leading scorer, and certainly that was a big factor in your guys being able to win this game.
I didn't realize she was scoreless, but I knew that she got into foul trouble, so that was definitely key for us, having been able to use our bigs more effectively and making Colorado take different shots and have just distort their offense a little bit definitely helps us.
Being a Colorado graduate, I picked up on it. It should be Colorado State. Sorry. But I'm sensitive to the sensitivities there.
Anything else for our student athletes? Okay, we'll dismiss them
Great
at
job,
this time.
ladies.
Thank you.
Good job.
Questions for the coach?
Raegan, was this just better execution on the three-pointers in the tournament? Was there any X's and O's behind your guys' success?
I don't know, BJ. I really think that we've shot the three well a lot this year, and I think that's something that, when we are able to penetrate and get into the paint and we're able to take threes off of that, then we're a team that I think can hit. But Colorado State can too, and they just had a tough night. I think, we worked hard defensively, yeah, but they had some open looks too that just, it was unfortunate for them and lucky for us that they didn't go down. And they are, absolutely, as you noted, I think they were first in our conference in three-point field goal percentage defense. And that was something I didn't even bring up to our team. But I was aware of it. So part of our game plan was definitely about attacking the paint, looking to be physical and go at the rim and penetrating that zone. And I think it was big that we were able to get them out of that zone and just loosen up some more options offensively.
And did you see a different level from Taylor today? The all-around.
No, I just think that's Taylor. Taylor Thompson is 5'3" when she stretches, but she's got a Giant's heart. She's a great leader. She's a fantastic Bulldog. So excited that she's going to be a GA with us and be able to stay around. Early in the season, before even practice started, we said, Taylor, you're fifth coach on the staff. We're just going to play you. You're a coach that gets to play. You're Coach Tay. You need to mentor these young freshmen. I'm going to trust you. We're going to talk. We've got to talk to each other like coaches talk to each other and just have that open dialogue. And she owned that. Taylor is so you guys don't see it, but Taylor's personality is painfully shy. She's very shy, but she steps on that floor and she's a servant to her team and does whatever it takes to win and to compete for her teammates. And that's being so humble. That's the heart of a champion right there.
Raegan, just how critical was after they cut the lead, they get it down from 10-4 at halftime, score the first basket of the second half, all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. You guys responded with a nice little 9-0 run, I think it was. Just how key was that in the overall outcome of this game?
Well, we've talked a lot about this season, just an IQ with the game that I like our teams to understand and not fear runs. Know that we're going to go on runs. The system that we play does create runs, and there's very good teams in our conference, and very good teams will go on their own runs, and you can't be surprised when that happens because they are a good team. And also, we just tried to play through it, know that they were due, but stop the run. And we've got specific things we talk about in stopping runs and how to do that. And, senior leadership, I think, really stepped up. Alex Sheedy is so important to our success right now. Getting Sheedy back before the conference tournament, where she got a couple games under her belt. She got to practice. She got to, feel the game back after being out for 10 games was huge. And I'm grateful her family has genetics that healed bones quickly because, she's a tremendous, experienced stretch four that helped us a lot this tournament.
Coach, it felt like there was a stretch where we were playing home and away, and it was win-loss, win-loss. How big is that Boise game?
Right.
That starts. It was the third game in that stretch of 8 straight now. That it was a downright battle to the end with the Broncos. How much of this run do you credit with pulling that win out?
I think it was huge that we were able to go 2 in a row on that trip. We've been on the road a lot lately, and we were gone that whole week. That Boise, San Diego State. We spent a lot of time together. And, it was kind of funny. We had one of our players leave her phone at home, and she's a player that's on her phone a lot. And it was just kind of cool for our team because we all just were like, this is going to be good. She's off her phone. You got to interact with each other a little bit more. And they all just really poured into one another. I thought, our team was already relationally very close, but that trip, winning and having fun on that trip, and it helped the momentum. And we had to play a very good San Jose State team who had just beaten Colorado State as our senior night, and that was a great atmosphere. We had a great home crowd, and I think all that led into coming in this tournament beautifully. Man, my voice is awful. Sorry.
Anything else?
Okay.
Okay, thank you for your time, Coach.
Thanks.